I remember that day when I told you to hop in the booth and spit the truth.
Spit it. Destined since a little boy to destroy, devastating, deploy, demonic visions.
What's good, YouTube? Brian Spillwell here with another little episode. How's everybody doing today? Another beautiful day in California, as always. Getting a little colder out here, though. I must say, it's getting a little chilly. Ooh, I hate the cold. That's why I live in California. I literally need like a heat rock or something. I need it to be at least 80 degrees every day. I love that shit. But now it's starting to get cold and I'm cold. Because it's kind of my anniversary with having this bike, motovlogging, and all that good stuff. You know, it all started around this time last year. And I've had the bike now for officially like a year and a month. And I gotta say, oh, I love her. Oh, I love her. Yes, I do. If I ever get married, I'm putting a ring on this bitch first. Yeah, so I've had this bike a year and a month. And man, I haven't had too many bikes, but I've had the chance to ride like pretty much every fucking bike that's out there, you know, except for the BMW, you know. One day I'll ride one of those motherfuckers, but you know, I just gotta say, like, I really fucking like this bike out of all of them. It's light, it doesn't have the real bulkiness of a liter bike, but it still has that little low-end grunt power. And you know, with my 600, I remember I used to have to crank that soldier boy to get that shit to like get some power. This, like, I could literally, you know, just fucking barely bog it and it gets up in second like no fucking problem. And mountain riding, oh man, this thing handles just like my fucking, look how easy that fucker just whips. Just as easy as an R6, just moves perfectly. She's so graceful. Yeah, but I kind of got the bike and started the channel up like within you know, a few months of each other. Like probably within a month, yeah. But I had a bunch of technical difficulties at the start of the channel. Like, man, I freaking had a good GoPro, which what I thought. Yeah, so thought I had a good GoPro, had a mic set up, you know, and all that jazz, good ass memory card, and for some reason I didn't use the GoPro for maybe a year. And you know, I thought it was still gonna be working fine, you know, doing its thing, and it worked maybe once or twice, like decently, and then I started having the problem where it would basically just shut off, like, you know, within 5 minutes of recording. It was always 5 minutes, like at 4:45, it just bloop, screen would cut off. So freaking change the SD card, get multiple batteries, doesn't work, still same issue. Luckily GoPro, you know, if you talk to these guys, even if you don't have the receipt and it's old, like, and you buy legit GoPro products, like the batteries and all that, and they know you don't have no Chinese things, because I did send some pictures and shit like that, but you know, they had no fucking problem sending me a brand new GoPro that worked. And you know, I ended up fucking getting it the channel back up within, you know, maybe a month after shipping. And you know, that was kind of my start last year, barely, you know. And now motovlogging's dead, don't do it, because we're all flooding YouTube with our shit content. Apparently. Well, maybe just me, but got Paris Hill Park. I used to swim here when I was a young broke boy. Now it's the Jerry Lewis Family Center, huh? What the fuck are you doing, Waze guy?
Today, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you a little story about my Gsxr 750. Now, some of you may not know that this 750 only has 749 cc's, which to me makes no fucking sense. That's why I must say, ladies and gentlemen, that after my 1-year synopsis of owning this baby, I intensely and emotionally am connected and am in love with her.
Nah, yeah, this bike has been fucking fun as shit, and you know, I'm barely starting to wheelie it. I didn't want to do it at first because, I don't know, it's just, I haven't crashed, I haven't got close, but it's just, I don't know, there's something in having a bike in pristine condition, at least for a little bit. I didn't have that chance with my R6, unfortunately, because within like a few months of owning my bike, I was hit by this fucking reckless bitch doing her makeup on the 15 freeway like a fucking retard in morning traffic, driving with her knee, and you know, she cut me off and took the front tire off from under me, and you know, it did that nice little flip thing. So I didn't care about that bike like right away. I literally got home after that accident and fucking threw my bike on the curb, and you know, went and fucking hosed myself down because the bitch did a hit and run. So fucking I got to ride my fucking tore up ass leaking oil bike all the way back home, fucking leaking blood out of my ass, fucking half of my pants gone, missing a shoe, all that jazz. So when I got home, I you know, I didn't put the bike back together fucking 100. That shit, you know, just what happens to most bikes when they get hit, stunt bike, you know. So I didn't get to enjoy it and having it in pristine, clean condition, which I've been just, you know, trying to keep with this bike, and that's why, you know, I'm barely starting to stun it, and I'm just keeping it light. Like, I'm not even doing nothing crazy. I'm just doing the old standard sit down and stand up. So see, look at that fucking beautiful bike. Oh my god. Yeah, so like I was saying, now that we got a year in, she's a year old, you know, I'm not afraid to get her a little dirty, do some things that, you know, most people don't do on a new bike. Well, I mean, to me it's weird, but I'm enjoying this bike a lot, and I think out of every bike that is out there, like that I could have got, I'm really happy that, you know, I got this bike. I mean, it may not look the best. Facts, you know, we can all agree upon that. And you know, the whole Gsxr stigmatism, whatever, you know, that comes with having a Gsxr. Oh, fucking camo shorts, no gear, and all that bullshit. But besides that, you know, this fucking bike is my favorite for sure. And like I said, out of all the other bikes, I don't think I would have chose another one. And insurance costs, you know, just everything is just so cheap on this bike, and the power's there, the delivery and the performance is there. So why not save some money and still have all that great fucking power and capability? Man, because this thing is lovely in the mountains. Lovely. But yeah, out of all the bikes, the looks and all that stuff, I know this one's not the best look-wise. Like, don't get me wrong, I completely agree with you guys. The front end looks kind of weird, but performance-wise, dependability, I got, you know, 11,000 miles on her, and the last 5 I've been just beating the fuck sticks out of her. You know, I've been treating her like a fucking my top prostitute. I just been running her through. Go ahead, get out there, trick, give me my money, you know, go to work. You know, I just been beating her, but still maintaining her as well. You know, I do the plugs on that bitch. I gotta keep her nails clean. Like a week ago, I was fucking out staying in Lido Creek. I was just camping out there for the night and shit, and fucking, like, it comes to like 2 a.m. or some shit in the morning. I fucking wake up and I you know, I'm asleep, fucking chilling, had a few beers out there, and when I wake up, I feel like I'm waking up like near traffic or some shit, you know, a bunch of cars. I'm hearing noises, and I'm like, what the fuck, you know, what is that? I get up and fucking, you know, I got my little side piece with me, got my hammer, you know, fucking wake up a little frantic, and I'm, oh shit, what is this? My tent's moving, and I hop out of the door, at which the time I think is the door, you know, fucking fumbling around with this flashlight and my hammer, being all loud and shit, fucking trying to scare whatever the fuck it is. And you know, I just see these fucking glowing eyes off in the distance, and the motherfucker, so I fucking, you know, I shoot buck off a couple, you know, into the darkness. That motherfucker runs off, and then I go back to the tent and realize what I crawled out of was actually the fucking light was the side of the tent where there was no door. It was actually fucking ripped open from the coyote, mountain lion, whatever the fuck it was. But you know, it was kind of weird because I didn't have any food. I mean, maybe the beer was in there, the smell of the brewski, but I didn't have any food on me or anything like that. And fucking A. But long story short, I fucking, you know, got the fuck out of there. I was gonna attempt to pack up the fucking tent and shit, but it was fucking tore up, and it was like they had even chewed like one of the tent arms, you know, that fucking, you know, the little small structural beams that support it. Like they even chewed the bottom one, so I left it. I was like, man, they fucking ruined a perfectly good fucking tent, fucking whatever the fuck it was. Shit was crazy though. I gotta say, I love the way this bike sounds too. Even in its stock form, these bikes have this weird little like brrr, like pop to them. Oops. I love that sound. Even though I have like the full exhaust and shit, I still have that little brrr. I still hear it, but just on a little bit bigger scale. Look at that, see? Barely give it any. It's up. Yeah, so it's been a year now since I started the channel. A year now with this beautiful, sexy 750. And I gotta say, it's been a great year. May not have too many viewers, too many subscribers, but hey, all you guys who do watch, who do freaking, you know, follow, thank you. As always, thanks for watching. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up. You know, as always, guys, thanks for watching.
Attack the earth with asteroids. You wanna die from the noise. Twisted images of killing innocent victims.